Hi there, I hope you are well. I'm Lillian Larty, wellness coach and wellbeing consultant, and I thought I would jump on and share with you 5 ways to calm your nervous system down and anxiety, especially around this Christmas time. What I'm picking up a lot from people that I'm speaking to, mostly women, and just being out and about, is seeing the nervous tension that's happening uh, around, you know, people are just feeling nervy or anxious uh, about the Christmas, getting themselves prepared for Christmas, and also things that are going on in the news and everything else. So if you're not careful, you can find yourself sort of getting zapped into all that's going on, all that nervous tension, all that anxiety that's going on in the world. So I'm going to share with you 5 ways, 5 quick ways that you can help yourself around this time of Christmas, around this festive time. The main aim is to calm your nervous system, keep it nice and calm and happy, and not get all sort of roused up in all the anxiety and all the nervousness and the stress that's going on at this time. So my first tip is, if you haven't already and if you don't have any contraindications to using aromatherapy oils, also known as plant medicine. I love aromatherapy. If you don't know, my background is in massage therapy, and I've used aromatherapy for over 20 years, and it is one of my main sources I go to in terms of just helping the body to be in its natural equilibrium. So aromatherapy oils that I normally recommend for nervous tension, nervousness, anxiety, lavender definitely is my top one, frankincense, chamomile, lemon, bergamot. Those are normally my 5 ones that I go to. There's others as well. Clary sage is also a good one for calming the nervous system, calming the body, calming the mind, and neroli as well is also good. But clary sage and neroli I normally leave for the evening because they really do relax you deeply. Obviously, speak to someone who is qualified in aromatherapy oils to mix something for you personally. But once you get that, you can use your mix in a diffuser. I don't have my diffuser to hand, it's over on the other side. But you pop that in a diffuser with a few drops in water and diffuse that in a room that you're in, and that will just set your atmosphere, and you can inhale that as well. That's great for calming your nervous system down. Or if you're on the go, or if you don't have a diffuser, you can mix up something like this. Get a bottle with some water, add a few drops in here, and then you can just spray it on you, spray it on your face so you can inhale it, spray it around you on your clothing as well so you're constantly inhaling it. That's great if you're going out doing shopping as well and you feel a bit nervous, a bit anxious about that. So that's one, aromatherapy. Plant medicine. The next one is deep breathing. As you know, if you've attended my pause and breathe sessions on Wednesdays, deep breathing is the go-to tip, it's the go-to solution in terms of helping your nervous system to calm down. We want to activate our parasympathetic nervous system, which is the one that is responsible for helping us to be in that mode of rest, of healing, of relaxation. So just taking in some deep breaths through the nose and then breathing out through the mouth deeply. And on the out breath, you want to relax into your body. So you're breathing in deeply through the nose, and as you breathe out, really just releasing any tension, any nervousness, any anxiety as you breathe out on the out breath. Sometimes you can feel a bit lightheaded when you do so, so make sure you're doing this when you're sitting down, first of all, if you're not used to doing deep breathing. And then once the lightheadedness has passed, just continue doing some light deep breaths. You can do this whilst you're waiting in the queue, whilst you're shopping. If you feel that nervous tension coming on and that anxiety, just you know, stance yourself, place yourself still, and just doing deep breathing through the nose deep breath out of the mouth. Okay, so that's aromatherapy, oils, plant medicine, and deep breathing. The next tip I recommend is tapping. Now, there's different forms of tapping. Tapping that I use is just using your fingers and your hands, just lightly tapping around the head, especially around the forehead and around the peripherals of the head when you feel that nervous tension come on, and the anxiety around your eyes as well, tapping around here, your nose, mouth, jaw, around the jawline, especially if you find it tensing up, and around the neck and the shoulders, especially when you feel yourself tensing and sort of clenching up. Just do some light tapping using your fingers, just tapping around the top areas of the body, all around here, around your collarbone as well, around your chest, especially if you find that tensing up. Just tapping around the top backs as well here. You can buy some long tappers, but you obviously, if you're out and about, you don't want to be walking around with a long tapper tapping yourself. People think, what's wrong with her? So using your hand as well, and tapping around your torso and around your back as well. This is great for calming the nervous system down. Now, some people think, yeah, but tapping is a bit odd, isn't it? Well, normally I say, you know, what do we do when a baby or a toddler is upset? When we grab them in our arms, when we hold them in our arms, what do? We gently tap them. We're soothing them. We're calming them down. So why not us as adults calm ourselves down? We're soothing ourselves. We're soothing our nervous system and bringing us into that place of natural balance and calm. So that's a great one to do. You could do that if you're in the car, just before you get out and go and do your shopping, or if you're at home, just spending time just tapping around your body, the areas which I discussed. There are other areas as well. This is just a quick video, so that you can soothe yourself and place yourself in that place of calm. Okay, and then the next tip is looking deeper. Look deeper as to what is triggering the anxiety, what is triggering that nervous tension. Sometimes it can be to do with you've just got too much to do on your plate, on your diary. Your schedule is back to back, and that is just creating havoc in your nervous system. You're in sympathetic nervous system response, so everything is going haywire, just going fast. It could be that. Could also be your gut bacteria might be out of balance. Maybe you've got a lot more bad bacteria in your gut as opposed to your good bacteria. You know, there is what we call the gut-brain axis, the gut-brain connection, and your vagus nerve stems from your gut. So if your gut bacteria is out of sync, then that's going to affect your nervous system as well. So check that. Check what food you're consuming, especially around this time. There's, you know, chances are you're consuming more chocolate than you normally would. That's got caffeine in. You're maybe drinking a lot more caffeine, especially if you're having late nights to get up early in the morning and you need your caffeine kick to get you going. If you're consuming a lot more sugar, you know, the cakes, the biscuits, the sweets, that's going to create a lot more bad bacteria in your gut. The caffeine is going to trigger off a lot more adrenaline and cortisol from your kidneys and your adrenal glands. And then, of course, alcohol. If you're consuming more alcohol than you normally would, hey, alcohol contains a lot more sugar as well. So that is all going to affect your kidneys, your adrenal glands, and your liver as well. Your liver's going to be working overtime to process these things. So, you know, your body's working a bit more harder if you're consuming these food groups. That's going to also cause a reaction towards exacerbating anxiety and more nervousness as well. Okay, and then lastly, number 5 is go slow. Just because everyone else around you is rushing, is pushing hard, trying to meet their goals before the end of the year, they're rushing. I mean, I've been to the shops already. People are, you know, feeling anxious and they're rushing, getting their Christmas shopping done. Just because everyone else is in that rush mode and that speed and that hurry doesn't mean that you have to be. go slow. The more you are in that rush and speed mode, the more you are exacerbating anxiety and nervous tension. So go slow, and as you're going slow, just practice your deep breathing. Just breathing nice and deeply, keeping yourself in that calm space. So I trust that has helped you. So I'll just go over those again. So my 5 tips for calming nervous tension and anxiety, especially around this festive Christmas season, is number 1, aromatherapy oils, plant medicine, always good, especially when you're on the go to use those. Number 2 is deep breathing. Breathing in nice and deeply, and that teams up well when you're using aromatherapy as well. The third one is tapping, so just doing some light tapping around yourself to soothe your nervous system. Number 4 is looking deeper. What is it that you're consuming? Your gut bacteria, where is it at? And also sleep. How is your sleep? Are you getting minimal sleep? Make sure you're getting maximum sleep, especially if you're going out to parties and celebrations and they're eating into your evenings and then you're getting up early in the morning. That can also exacerbate anxiety and nervous tension. And then number 5 is go slow. Go slow. Just because everyone else is rushing around and they've got their schedules and their diaries and everything is booked in back to back doesn't mean you have to be the same. Go slow. All right. Trust that helps you. If you've got any questions, pop that in the comments or send me a DM. Always happy to help. And may I wish you in advance a wonderful, happy, calm Christmas and New Year. And I'm sure I'll see you or hear you soon on another post. Take care. Bye.